Welcome to Acupuncture Marketing Tip 2. Where do your potential clients hang out online? Let's discover your market niche's hub sites. This is part of the Acupuncture Marketing Tips series of videos from marketingacupunctureblog.com. Well, the first step is, of course, to find out where your potential clients hang out, and the second thing is to get your name in front of them or get listed. A good place to start would be acupuncturist referral directory sites. The visitors to those sites are looking for an acupuncturist, typically in their local area or possibly in an area they're planning to move to soon. Here's a list of 4 leading ones that show up pretty easily when you do that kind of search. One of them is acufinder.com. The next is findmyacupuncturist.com. Then acupages.com. And the fourth is tcmdirectory.com. We're not necessarily advocating for any of these. You have to check them out and see if they meet your needs. Some of them have some free listing functions. Some of them actually charge a monthly fee or an annual fee. So it's up to you to check it out and see what looks like it's going to work the best for you. There are a few other tricks for deciding how well trafficked that particular site might be, and therefore how likely it would be to be useful to you to pay them money to have your site, your website, and or your practice listed. A more general information site on acupuncture that many people visit in the course of a month is acupuncturetoday.com. Both practitioners and potential patients and people interested in acupuncture all go there for news and updates and information about acupuncture, and there is an opportunity to get found through those mechanisms as well. You can expand the way you think about how to get found to thinking about getting your website listed with holistic practitioner directories. And there are many, many of these. We have a few examples on this slide. One is wellness.com, another is alternativesforhealing.com, and another is holisticnetwork.org. And as I said, in our more detailed list that we have available for our clients, we have a much longer list of opportunities with holistic practitioner sites. A very good opportunity for getting yourself found in your local area with geo-targeting is something called the Natural Awakenings magazine. You may have seen this in your local health food store. It turns out that it has an online version and that it has local cities where this particular magazine is distributed, customized for the particular area and distributed. And practitioners who live in that and practice in that particular area can put in advertisements in a section of the magazine, and or even potentially contribute articles and other information that get their name out there and known. You can move up another level, and this is where you want to be focused and careful, because there's no need to talk to the entire country if your primary target market is actually in one city. But it is possible to use these more popular hub websites with geo-targeting. For example, as we mentioned earlier, Google has a service called Google Places, and you see the URL to access that there. If you have a local business, you can actually fill in a whole profile, including pictures of your clinic site and even the interior of your office space, to give people a good feel for what you have to offer, with a description of your hours and how to make appointments, how to contact you, and so on. In addition to that, you can also take advantage of free services or low-cost services with things like Craigslist.org. There are sections of Craigslist for each city where you can list services. I can't guarantee that you would necessarily get the clientele you're looking for through there, but some people will use Craigslist as a place they will search for particular kinds of help. Another very important geo-targeted, or at least interest-targeted area in the online world are groups, forums, and blogs. These days, Facebook is one of the most popular social media where people have interest groups in particular areas. and you might find groups that are interested in natural healing, holistic health, green living, and new age kinds of topics. Another advantage of that is if you were to place ads on Facebook, you can actually target people who live only in the city where you practice. So you wouldn't be paying for people to see your ad who would be very unlikely to want or be able to access your services. So once you find these kinds of hub sites, what do you do? Well, as we indicated earlier, if it's a hub site with a practitioner directory, get yourself listed. If it's a hub site that's a forum or a blog, make sure that you fill in your profile, which includes your website URL so that you have a link back to your site if someone wants to explore what you're all about. And then just participate in the discussion. Make sure that you don't try and do any selling of your practice when you're just participating in a discussion in a forum, because that's the improper etiquette for that type of situation. But you certainly are allowed to have a profile, and in many of those profiles to list your website. If the hub site itself allows ads, well, set up an ad. You can actually get small banner ads or image ads made, or you can just do text or classified ads with just words alone. You can contact the site owner directly if it's a blog. Usually they'll have a contact page that you can access. Or if they offer Google ads on their site where people might see an advertisement of yours and click on it, you can actually specify in Google that you only want your ad shown on certain websites or certain website pages. This gives you the opportunity to be as targeted as possible and not spend money on people just being curious about your particular website but not really being your target market. So don't just sit around waiting for referrals, make them happen. You can get a free acupuncture website evaluation and market analysis with us, and visit us at marketingacupunctureblog.com for more tips and ideas about how to improve the practice and expand your own business aspects of your acupuncture clinic or practice. Thanks again. See you soon.